It's going down, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good morning. Welcome back to another video, guys. So as you guys saw, we got the air struts in on the RX-8. And now the next thing, which is actually very, very exciting, is we're gonna be mocking up the air suspension. We don't have our air management yet. It actually should be arriving, I think, today in the mail. But in the meantime, we're gonna be hooking up just some spare air hose to all 4 of the struts. And we're gonna be using these things called Schrader valves right here. And the air compressor for the shop air, and we're gonna be able to raise and lower the car. Now my goal today, by the end of the day today, is to have a very accurate wheel fitment spec. So if you're interested in learning how to measure a car for wheels, stay tuned. Make this crystal clear, okay? Right now, I'm gonna throw on some spacers, and that is only to figure out the wheel fitment. So we're gonna throw on some big fat spacers that TJ has from his race car. Toss them on here, they're the same lug pattern, I already bolted it up. Then we'll bolt on the TE37 reps.
These wheels are considered rep wheels, and they're not bad.
The TE37 reps that came on the car. And what I'm gonna do is if the fitment is good, or I guess even if it's not, I'll be able to use that as a great starting point, and I think it's gonna be kind of close. We got about 25 PSI in the bags now. We got our spacer on. Let's see what that wheel looks like. That's actually pretty good. 50 mil spacer, I think, with these wheels. So we'll see when it gets down on the ground. But so far, this could be a very, very easy one. Oh, baby. We need some more pressure. All right, so right now the car has about 30 PSI of air. So right now, we can actually only go a little bit lower because it's gonna actually hit the body kit. So we're gonna have to jack everything up, take the wheels off, cut those sections out. In the front, these are just the aftermarket wheels that we were running with no spacers. And as you can see, we got to come outboard quite a bit. But what's good to know is I don't hear any leaks. We're at about 40 PSI, 35 to 40 PSI, something like that. And the car is on the ground, which is awesome. So definitely need some more aggressive wheels. We got to come outboard at least 10, 15 millimeters in the back and about 40 in the front. Woo. Let's go a little bit lower. Here, Mickey actually already marked this out. This is where we're gonna have to cut on there and on this side so we can run aggressive wheels. Now, the fitment is actually, it's a little bit weak, but it's not too terrible. I will take some measurements off of this once the car's aired out, but I can't do that because we're having clearance issues right here on the fender. So I'm gonna pop off the rear wheels and going to take a cutoff disc, and we will try to cut that off and then clean it up with a flapper. I'll try to follow Mickey's lines as best I can. Cross your fingers, I don't screw this up. It actually did cut it pretty nicely. I think I just need to put a little less stress on those blades. Ripperino blade. But look, it's really easy to control, which is nice. We'll set the camera down and I'm gonna go through about 35,000 blades, but we'll get this cleaned up, cut out nicely. If this doesn't work, we'll try the bigger tools, but I'd rather start with something like this that has a little bit more maneuverability. That one failed kind of weird. Now that the rough cut is done, I'm gonna go back with that little grinder with the sanding disc, and we're gonna clean up this edge so it looks really nice and so it matches this, and smooth everything out. But that little Dremel worked pretty good. It was nice because I was able to control it really well, as opposed to that big cutoff disc might be kind of difficult. So let me grab that tool and I will clean this up. All right, so I wanted to take a second to show you guys what I've done. See if that focuses here. So we've now successfully thinned out the fender all the way down. We got some nice transitions. Now, Mickey had marked this here. I'm gonna give him a call and see what he thinks. I'm not sure if we need to go all the way there, but overall, it's really nice and smooth. And all the way to this side, if you guys can see that, it's pretty uniform. And it curves in nicely. So now when we put the wheel on, we'll have a lot more clearance and we should be able to air out all the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss the wheel on, then I'm gonna work on the other side because I have to do this exact same process all over again. All right. Looks like we do not have any clearance issues as of right now. So I'm gonna try to lower this thing down all the way. Here we go. Oof, getting pretty close to that. Dude, the rear is touching the ground. Look, we're about to get that side skirt on the ground. I just need to trim that a little bit more. Going down, baby. Wow, that was low. With the front lip, it's gonna be sitting on the ground. Hell yeah. All right, now, excuse the horrible wheel fitment and the fact that the overfenders are gray, but damn! Damn! That looks so good. The rear, like this rear, I guess you call it a diffuser, we have a little bit more we can go on the rear, but we are, what, 1.5 inches off the ground? And the front with the new Seibon carbon fiber lip is gonna be sitting on the ground. So, whoo!
Yeah. What is it? Oh my God.
All right, guys, a couple of hours have passed since our last check-in here. As you guys saw, the RX-8 is sitting on the floor when it's completely aired out, which is freaking awesome. We've been waiting. I'm so sad that Mickey's not here, but I know he's sending his blessing from the suspension gods. He's sending his blessing from New Zealand. I know he's coming back in just a couple of days. But anyways, I just aired the car back up. We put air into the struts and now we can transport it. So those Schrader valves are a really cool trick. It's a cool way to kind of mock something up if you don't have the management. Now, we just heard from our post office that yes, the air management kit did come in. So tomorrow, that's on the agenda. All right, guys, if you want to see that process, it's going to be really awesome. Please hit that subscribe button. Definitely don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and comment. We definitely love to hear you guys' comments. If we did a good job, if we did a bad job, anything in between, that's fine as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting us, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Later.